Greetings all, and welcome back to Globbits Gaming Channel. Got a heavy tank replay for you now, Tiger 2, driven by Quojin, one of mine. Basically, I'm using this replay, I'm showing it for the gameplay, but I'm also showing it as a way of an apology. I've been neglecting you guys over the past couple of days. I haven't released hardly any new content over the last couple of weeks. No excuses. Basically, I've had life things happening. Lots of different bits and pieces, nothing really that's particularly interesting or even worthy of mentioning, but it's just meant it's got in the way of my my video making escapades and shenanigans, so therefore unfortunately you guys are the ones that suffered. Hope to rectify that now. This replay's quite jumpy actually, a few issues with this replay. It's not playing ball. Apologies about the skippiness of the replay, but here we go, let's get on with it. So, Q's driving his Tiger 2, and to be perfectly honest with you, the reason why I wanted to show you this particular replay, it shows a random team working in unison. Now, a couple of vital points on Prokhorovka. You've got the hill on the left, on the right as you look at it in the map. You've got the centre here, these train tracks, and you've also got this line of woodland here. Now, any team that can manage to master all three will pretty much guarantee to win this game. Alright, you need somebody in the middle, spotting things in the middle, you need somebody on the hill, you need somebody going down this flank. Now, most games, as you guys will know, played on Prokhorovka or played World of Tanks, you'll know as well as I do that at least one of these systems fails. One of these areas tends to be a little bit lacking. Now, what's basically happened here, if we can look at the team deployment, is we've got heavies and tank destroyers camping at the back, and Q here has gone forward. Alright, and what he's going to do here, he's going to light up everybody on the hill. Now, the enemy team have to play to this tactic. They have to sort of like give you the opportunities to capitalise on the fact that you've got all 3 points locked down and they haven't. So initially he goes to spot the middle to have a look, see if anything comes on. Because this ELC here has managed to get himself in an awesome little spot. And basically no one can see him, which is great. We've put pressure on them already. Alright, early pressure is, some would say, not so useful, but in an ELC, in a tier 8 game, it's not a bad place to go, personally. You could go derp skating it around being an absolute moron, but the thing is, you're not going to live very long. As the enemy ELC found out, alright, he got introduced to a Borsig shell in the early stages of the game, and unfortunately is no longer with us. So we spot an IS, tier 7 heavy on the hill. Okay, we can put pressure on him, but it's not just us. We're not the key. We're the linchpin to the spotting. But we're not the key to doing the damage. The key to doing the damage is the guys behind us, as that Tiger 2's just found out, getting slapped by the Borsig for 500 health. Now when you're in this position, you have to be careful of flanking fire. For example, where that Jagdpanther and T-29 are located, that's where you particularly got to pay attention, alright, to the side shots, because you leave your flank well and truly exposed up here. That's why you need the guys in the middle. What the guys in the middle's job is to keep their fucking heads down. If they don't do that, you get shot in the side. Or you can also hit people in the side as well, as they come over the hill. They can't do that. Now, why did that T-29 do that? Well, he's doing that because he feels that he needs to sort the cap out. You know, they're getting quite high now. They're at 55% on the cap. They're putting pressure. They're feeling pressured. And it's forcing the enemy to think they have to move. Now, he's not a very fantastic player, that T-29. Alright, but you know, it's caused him to make a mistake, which that ELC has indirectly affected that. Okay, so we're still working the hill. Spot a Tiger 2. Now, this is the problem with this position. It's reasonably artillery safe. It's not safe, but it's quite difficult to hit people from this position. And it looks like our enemies have done... Oh, wow, look what they've sent up here. Nearly all of their tier 8 heavies have come up here, which is great, because we are perfectly set up for this. Now, you've got an IS about to charge you. Now this IS does actually charge Q. Now this is the only criticism I have of this replay. Q backs off. We'll just watch the situation. Okay, he's taking a move, making a move down the hill, and Q reverses. Me personally, just my personal opinion, I'd have driven at him. Let him build up the speed and drive at him. Which I think he sort of does. He realises and then drives at him. We took hardly any damage. The IS took 170. And Q does something absolutely fantastic here now. Now this is battlefield awareness for you. Battlefield awareness 101. Okay, he knows he's got support from other people. However, he is blocking most of their line of fire. He's not blocking the Borsig, but he's blocking the E25, he's blocking the IS, and he's pretty much blocking the VK. They're going to be reluctant to shoot now because of the new banning rules and all that kind of stuff for team damage. They're going to want to be reluctant to, you know, take a shot and shoot Q in the arse. If you look how much he's blocking. So what he does, he turns his tank to the side, which allows all these guys a free shot at the side of an IS, which they're all going to want to take. And they nail him. Yeah, that's situational awareness. Now, what's going to happen now? I was thinking this replay was over. Yeah, we're at 88% on the cap, but the fucking ELC decides to move. Alright, the ELC decides to move, which gives the heavy tanks on the hill a prime opportunity, alright, to plant one right into him. And unfortunately, they take the cap down. I think it's about 98. Yeah, he's moving around in the cap circle. Dude, why did you just not stay in the frickin' bush? 99 cap points. Good job, Gretchen, in the Tiger 2. If that ELC had just sat still, this game would be over. Done with. You know, that's all she wrote. But no, he had to move. Anyway, we digress. So, giving out defender medals. So, manages to take out the Tiger 2. Last shot on the Tiger 2. And there's still a KV4 and a Tiger 2 up here, so we need to deal with those as well. Yeah, and Padger69 realises, you can see in chat down there, shit. That's not a phrase I would have used, but it's apt, I suppose. You know, fuck me, guy. You should have just... this game should be over. Alright. Somebody slammed a HE shell into us. And we're taking hits now. We're taking hits because they've managed to get a flanking shot into us. But we spot him. I believe that was us. And our support manages to kill him. Yeah, this game, everything's going right in this game so far. You know, mutual support. And this is what I'm trying to get into my guys when we're playing team games and strongholds and things. It's all about mutual support. What I found is the only time we really struggle is when we get our heavies and our lights in a position where they can't help each other. If you get them in a position where they can help each other, you are really strong. This Borsig is just reaping a fucking harvest. He really is. He's absolutely nailing everything up here. From all the way back there. The only way you can do this is with somebody being here. And thankfully, he's in a top tier heavy. And he kind of knows what he's doing. Alright. So, it just seems to work for me. Now, all we've got left is the remnants. So, it's a case of let's see what we can get. See how much damage we can get in. We haven't had a fantastic damaging game. But for me, it's not all about the damage that you do. I mean, if you're the damage dealer, that's great. But in order to be a damage dealer, unless you're brawling, you need other people to help you. And you need people like you that can be up on hills and survive. And that's the key thing with being up here. It's not about, you know, shooting as many things as you can. It's about trying to stay alive for as long as you can. And this Tiger seems to be interested in something else. Isn't a Tiger 2. So, I think he's interested in the Lurva and the IS-3, but the GW Panther managed to nail him. This is the thing. This team, they've all realised what's happening in the late stages, so they've all moved into positions that as soon as these things get spotted, they just evaporate. It's great. It is restoring my faith in World of Tanks, but the thing is, these games are a rarity. They really are a rarity. There's a gorilla trying to make his escape. Not today, son. Fab the Lion in the Lurva. Fab the Lion. Where'd that Tiger 2 go? Where the hell did that Tiger 2 go? Oh, there he is. He's in the water. He's going swimming. But we can deal with him. Nice stock anyway. Put a nice shot into him. But we managed to get the killing blow. Second artillery's been spotted and dies within 5-6 seconds. Boom. Yeah, he's getting shots in and he's dead. GW Panther nailed him. Oh, the M44 nailed him. And yep, swimming Tiger. Boom. And next, let's check out the post-game stats and see what that actually translates to into the battle results screen. Well, not a million medals. But the thing is, if you get a guy like this in every one single game that you get into, you've got a pretty good chance of affecting the win. You don't get umpteen amount of badges for doing the right thing in World of Tanks. You do get stuff for doing shitloads of damage and all that kind of stuff. This doesn't show you the accolades, the minor accolades that you get, those little diamond badges, which is something that WoT Replays really needs to think about doing. The major medals, though, we got a patrol duty in a fucking heavy tank. Now, this is you assisting. This is the helpful badge. This is where you let other people destroy enemy vehicles or damage them by highlighting them. Alright, which earned Q his mastery badge. Now, he put in the replay the worst possible way for a heavy to get a mastery badge. Well, not really. Because indirect damage done is also counting towards mastery. The mastery is experience earned, and you earn experience by doing. And let's just have a look at the team score. Yeah, Q only did 1500 damage, but he got way more experience than anyone else. Loads more. Okay, he got an extra 400 on top of the next one down. Next one down did more damage than him, but that Lurva sat at the back shooting shit. You know, obviously that's what artillery do, and the Tiger did the same. Yeah, it's at the back shooting shit. Yeah, not doing the spotting. Just out of interest, he actually managed to do 5,400 assistance damage. Now, that's not tracking damage, that's him just spotting things. Being part of the team actually gets rewarded to some degree. And they slowly are working on this in World of Tanks. You know, he says this is the worst possible way. I disagree. You know, you are part of the team. You know, you lynched that hill. If without you up there, mate, you'd have lost that game. Shit bust. You'd have lost it. All right? That for me is the end all of it. And to be honest with you, yes, you should get more badges than this, personally. But there you go. But unfortunately, you can't do that with just stats. They can't award you that sort of thing with stats. But for me, I can reward it because I stick it on YouTube. Because I think that was a pretty good game. Alright guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. And take care of yourselves. More videos to come. I will not neglect you anymore. Bye now.